Moderators. Okay. Okay. I don't know. Mm. Okay. Hello. Hello. Welcome to Flourishing Trusses. So today in this video, I am bringing my hair care routine to you. I am on a healthy, relaxed hair journey. So I try to do healthy things with my hair. So I put my hair in these mini braids. Probably it's been 2, 3 months on. I just redid the back of my hair a couple weeks ago, I believe, or a week ago. So part of my hair care routine is to make sure my hair is constantly moisturized because my hair dries out tremendously. So I am going live to show you guys my hair routine and what I'm doing with my hair. So I was live. Today is Friday actually. So I think I was live Mo- I want to say Monday. I think I was live Monday. So today is Friday. It was like Monday or Tuesday. Probably Tuesday. I think it was Tuesday. Anyway, so today is Friday, early in the morning. And I am bringing this live to you. So I am moisturizing my hair with one of my favorite moisturizer. This is Cantu Shea Butter Coconut Curling Cream. It says for natural curls, coils, and waves. Defines, softens, and moisturizes. So this is the conditioner here. And I'm just going to read a little bit about it, not a lot. Cantu Coconut Curling Cream reveals soft, smooth, elongated curls. All right, and it says why it works is formulated butter, coconut oil, avocado oil, almond oil, jojoba seed oil, olive oil, mango seed butter and oil, carrot seed oil, and grapeseed oil deeply moisturize, and that's what I need. I need a lot of moisture in this hair of mine, and add slip and shine. So it says how to use smooth into damp hair section by section. Begin at the root and work with the ends. Do not rinse. Can be used on dry hair to re-moisturize curls. Finish with oil to seal in moisture. So this is the moisturizer. And my oil of choice today is I have olive oil in here. So I'm just going to get started and we are going to start talking. Yeah, okay. How are you, Cookie Monster 420? Um, how are you? Thank you for being here. Please make sure that you like the live. All right, so we're gonna get started talking. So the last time I was live, I spoke about the mom. I can't remember her name. I spoke about thank you so much for liking the live. I appreciate you. I spoke about the mom with the two kids that that passed away in the car. And I spoke about that. I talked about that. So tonight I am going to talk about. Whew, oh my goodness, I'm not ready for live because there's a lot of emotions involved in this. First of all, I am a mom. 360. All right. Um, I am a mom. I'm a mom of 5 children. I have a 20. Got to get my ages correct because all of them just birthdays, and I have the twins' birthday is coming up. So I have a 25-year-old and okay, so he just turned 25, and is it 22, 23? This is really sad. Um, 23. I believe my son just might. I think he just turned 23 because they are 2 years apart. So yeah, 25 and 23, I believe. Um, so this situation is very, very a 25-year-old. Yes, a 25-year-old. Yes. I know, I can't believe it, but yes. Um, okay. Oh, 23 is okay. How are you? Thank you for being here. Make sure that you like the live. Okay, so yeah, you might be getting deleted. Oh, Lord have mercy. Here we go. Here we go. But okay. All right. I'm a. Can I be Maud? Yeah, I'm about to I just seen that little notification pop up, and I'm like, okay, girl, you so pretty. What's your Insta on? Oh, thank you, the Truth 21. Appreciate that. Hi, Julian. You need a mod to kick. To, I'm about to kick y'all out. I'm telling you, it's coming. So yes, I have a 25-year-old and a 23-year-old, and I was a single mom when I had my older kids. I'm no longer a single mom. I am married currently. So when I was a single mom, I went through a lot. I went through a lot, but my main goal was like I knew I had to take care of my kids regardless of what their dads was on or what their dads was doing. I had to take care of my kids regardless. Um, so this story is really, really hurting my heart because like it's really hurting my heart. So I have my two older children, that's 25 and 23, and then I have my younger children. So my life, I met my husband, thank God. And I decided to have more children. So I have a 7-year-old, he just turned 7, and all of their birthdays are like right in a row. Like my 22-year-old birthday is in January. My 23-year-old birthday is in January. My 25-year-old birthday is in February. My 7-year-old, he just turned 7. His birthday is also in February. And then the twins that are about to be 2, their birthday in March. So all of their birthdays are right in a row. Thank you. I'm so glad that YouTube came in and blocked some messages. Because yeah, so all their birthdays are right in a row. So yeah, my younger kids experience with my younger kids are a lot different than my older kids because with my younger kids, I have my husband and he is absolutely wonderful and I thank God for him every day. But my older kids, I was a single mom. So I know what it is to be a single mom and out there and fighting for your kids and doing what you're supposed to do for your kids. So like this story really hurts my heart, really hurts my heart. Because why? All right. So, like I said, uh I'm gonna chat while I get my hair done. So, first of all, I think I came across this news story. It came across my YouTube feed. I like your background. Thank you so much, VR. Appreciate you. Um, it came across to timeline, and I started, looking at what's going on. So the first that I seen was that they were saying that 3 children were found in a home by themselves. Basically, they had been abandoned for 4 years by their mom. So I'm like, how? How? Like, how is that possible? So the mom, she's 34 years old. She lives in Michigan. The children that were abandoned in 12. So there's a 15-year-old boy, a 13-year-old girl, and a 12-year-old girl. When they found the children in the home, there was human waste and mold and trash, garbage everywhere, just everywhere, just a horrible, horrible condition. They said that they were so shocked that there were actually children in the house because it was so covered with stuff everywhere, and it was absolutely disgusting. So it looked more like maybe a abandoned house. It didn't even look like a place. like people wouldn't even keep their animals in the house that way. Um, so automatically when I heard this, I started thinking about mental health because there is a lot of people dealing with mental health issues. A lot of people. So, okay, I started thinking, okay, well, maybe the mom is going through some type of mental health issues or something. And then they went further on to say that because I'm like 4 years, how was they abandoning? How was the children abandoned for 4 years? Like, how is that possible? How was they still alive? So they said she would drop off food to the children weekly. Either it would be like cooked food or takeout food, or she'll have like a delivery driver drop off food to the children, leave it outside of her. And I'm like, now that kind of takes away the element of not being sane, because you knew enough to know that you had to bring them children food. You knew enough to know that you had to bring them food so they wouldn't starve that house to death. So you brought them food, you left it outside or you put it in the house, however you brought the food in, you brought them food so they could eat, but you never stepped foot in the house. So it said they're saying that the children have been abandoned in their house for 4 years. That at some point she was living in the house, but she eventually moved out. And the kicker for me is that she lives not far, like down the street or something, from the kids or whatever. So, like as a mom, you have children at this age, and if they are 15 now, so that means the boy, when she originally abandoned him, he had to be between like 11 and 12. 11 and 12, 11, 12-year-old boy, and you left him in charge of these little girls. Like, how? How does that, I mean, how does that happen? How does that really happen? Um, so then I was thinking like, okay, well, how was they like how was they abandoned for all this long time and nobody know, like they wasn't going to school? So then I read further into the story about the school or whatever, and it says that there was supposed to be some type of transfer of schools or whatever. And basically, she didn't turn in some type of paperwork or whatever. And when you transfer your children, you definitely need to do all the paperwork. And she turned in some paperwork. And the schools, when she didn't turn in the paperwork, they just dropped them from roll. Nobody asked any, like, what happened to these children? Where's these children at? Like, they're enrolled in any school anywhere. Then it's just so many. I feel like the system failed these children. The system and all, like everybody that was around, all the family failed these children in so many levels. So therefore, okay, they wasn't in school. So like, what about doctor's appointments? And I know she had to be getting type of benefits for them. Like she had to be getting some type of benefits for them because they said on her Facebook page, like she was on her Facebook page modeling clothes. So she kept her hair done, she kept makeup, she kept nice clothes or whatever. She looking nice, and these kids is living in these conditions. So that takes away the element of mental health all the way for me. Because if it was a mental health thing, then like she wouldn't be looking like how she look and doing what she doing for real. It would be like, okay, they abandoned, she looking crazy, they looking crazy. Like, yeah, it would be all the way around. How do you get on social media and put yourself together and model in front of the camera and your children are living like this? I can't understand and save my life. How do you even muster up the strength? Like, how is that possible? So the children, what about doctor's appointments? So she was getting benefits. She had to be getting benefits. Like the type of person how she looked, it looks like she was definitely using the system. So I know for a fact when I was getting benefits, along with them benefits come with a lot of things. It comes with taking the children to the doctors, yearly checkups. How is that getting slipped through the cracks? How is they not getting their yearly visits? How is that not happening? Um, so already, okay, so we got the school didn't do their part, the school system didn't do their part. Then we got the healthcare, you know what I'm saying, the social service people, they're not doing their part. Then the family members. So I seen an interview from, I guess, the sister-in-law. So she was saying like, I knew that she was a bad mom, but they didn't know it was to that degree. She said the last she heard is that the grandmother was supposed to have been taking care of the kids. So supposedly now the kids are in the grandparents' custody. Supposedly. So for 4 years, where was these grandparents at? Hi, Anas. I hope I said your name right. How are you? Thank you for being here. Make sure that you like the live. But where was these grandparents at? Like, I cannot imagine. Like, if my mother don't hear from me for 3 days, 3 days, I'm telling you, 3 days, she is trying to come find out what's going on. It's no way that your grandchildren was living in these conditions. You have not seen them for 4 years. Like, it's no way possible. Like, how does that happen? How does that happen? So then I asked my question. I asked myself, like, dad. So okay. So the dad, he was in jail at a point in time or whatever. And when he got out, he filed for paperwork with the court for visitation. In 2022, they reached an agreement, but allegedly she refused to let him see them. So in that case, I think I'll take the dad out of the equation because he did, like, a lot of men don't court, they don't fight for their children. A lot of men just be like, oh, whatever. When the children get older, I'll see them when they get older type stuff, especially after being locked up and everything or whatever. But this man actually went to court. He actually went to court to try visitation. Now, if he did go to court to get visitation, now I'm wondering that part, like if he actually had legal papers for visitation and she refused, why didn't he go? Because that's all it would have took for him to go back to court. And they would have probably further investigated some things or whatever, and this would have been came out a long time ago. So I'm not saying that he's at fault. He's at fault because he actually did take the steps to go to court and try to get these children. Like he did take the steps or whatever. Now he kind of dropped the ball and didn't go all the way through, but maybe he felt beat up, maybe he felt defeated. Because like after coming out of a situation of being in jail and being having all your rights stripped from you or whatever, and then coming out and trying to rehabilitate yourself basically into the real world, trying to get a job and trying to readjust and everything. And at the same time, you're still trying to focus on your children. You're still trying to focus on your children, but you can't do anything for your children if you are no good. So the first thing that you have to do is make sure that you are good. Like, it's not selfish, it's very important. You have to make sure that you are good first before you can dive into a situation for your children. Because if you're not good, you're going to be no good for them. So in this situation, I don't really blame the dad because he did try, at least that's what they are seeing. But he did try to make sure he at least seen his children. Um, okay, so how was the children discovered? So the landlord discovered the children. So he said he called the police to do a welfare check because he did not hear from the mom since December. He haven't heard from her since December. So, and also she hadn't paid rent since October. Here's again where the system failed at, that I believe. When you are renting houses or renting a place or whatever, there are like, and I've talked about this situation because I've talked about how I have been a renter for a lot of years, so I know how things supposed to go. Um, so the landlord is supposed to do a yearly inspection. There's supposed to be inspection at least once a year. And I think it's very important. I think it's very important. So some landlords or whatever, they don't really care about the inspection part of it. All they care about is their money. So as long as the money is coming in, they could care less. You turn the property side down, you could have some illegal activity going on, you could be doing whatever you want to do in that property as long as that rent is paid. But once the rent stop flowing in, now they're like, okay, what's going on? If landlords take more of an interest into their properties to find out what's going on, at least in his one inspection yearly, if he had came to that house a year in and did his inspection like he's supposed to have done, we wouldn't even be here. Because he would have seen this, called the authorities, and them kids wouldn't have been in that situation. Again, the system failed these children. Again. Um Overall, the mom is a she's a piece of crap. She's a piece of crap. It's no way, like, people wouldn't even have their animals. They wouldn't even have their pets living in a situation like that. Let alone like three human beings that you birth. How how do you how do you come to the house and drop off food for them and see this situation like this? And then, like, they don't, like, are children. So their mental capacity is not that of an adult. So they don't know. And then another thing, being a mom of a 25-year-old and a 22-year-old, when they were teenagers, teenagers fight. Like, children fight, period. So the neighbor said they never heard anything. They never heard anything. What they were saying in the news story is that the children were so fearful. Mom, she told them, not go outside, don't go to the door, don't do anything, just stay in here, whatever. Like, and they actually listened to what the mom said. They never went outside. The neighbors said they would hear the children from the window every now and then saying stuff, nice car, whatever. So they knew that there was children in the house. They knew it was children in the house. They just never seen them. They said that they seen the mom more than anything dropping off food. The neighbors, to neighbor my name. Okay. All right, Sean Joseph. Okay. Um, they she would drop, oh, they seen that you just messed me all up. But they seen the mom, she would drop off food and she'll be sitting in the car or whatever, outside or whatever for long periods of time. But they never really seen the children. The little boy, he told the authorities or whatever that he went outside once or twice or whatever, and he went outside to grass, to feel the grass. So they were just in this house, like, just in this house, like, Her bond is set at $250 million, and I honestly think that there should be no bond. Um, there should be no bond. Um, she needs the death penalty, and she needs it like ASAP. She needs it ASAP because it's no way. Like, how could you be a human? How could you humanly birth these children and have them in these conditions? And then have a nerve to be on social media, posted up like everything is all good, promoting parties and crap. Like this, I feel like this is not real. This is not real. The trauma that these kids will experience for the rest of their life because of this. Like they will always be behind. They're never going to be normal. They're never going to be normal. They're never going to have a normal life. Like all through their life, they're going to deal with this trauma. Like when I say I'm absolutely disgusted, like I never been so disgusted in my life. I never been so disgusted in my life. At this point, like you, just why? Just why? Why? Just why? I just don't understand. To save my life, just why? And then like people around her. the- Okay, sorry about that. A lot of the baby mamas I mess with is like, oh girl, they ain't my kids though. That is absolutely heartbreaking. That is heartbreaking. I'm not even gonna lie, that is heartbreaking because like as a mom that love my kids to the death, like I love my kids to the death. Like I would do anything for my kids. Like I would lay down my life for my kids. And as a mom, and then being on as being a single mom at one point, like I just don't understand the brain power of some people. You know, like it is a blessing. It is when you are pregnant with a baby, I don't know, it's something that happens. I guess in some people heads. I can't say all people heads, but it's something that happened to me. When I first got pregnant with my oldest son, I was 16. And I was still myself. Yes, I was. But I knew in my head, like, this is my baby. This is my baby. And I need to get myself together at 16. This is what I thought. I need to get myself together so my baby will be good. Now, it's a lot of ideas and stuff I had in my head as a 16-year-old that when son got a little older, it was like, okay, that was like fairy tale. I don't know what I was thinking. But at the same time, like I was very I don't know, I was very concerned about taking care of my son. I was very concerned. Like that was the most important thing to me. And when I had my 16-year-old, it was a lot going on with me and his dad at that time. And although it was so much going on, it was more of a focus that I be a mom to this baby. I just can't understand to save my life. How do you birth a child and be concerned about your not be concerned about your child? Like these are actually little people. They have feelings just like us. They have feelings just like us. They just can't um articulate their feelings at the moment because their brain power is not that capable or whatever. So for we have to be able to take care of them. because one day, the way it's supposed to work, they will take care of us. So who do you think will take care of you if you if you treat your children in this manner? And then you get old one day and you need somebody to take care of you, and they are very traumatic and remember all this stress in their head. That's part that I think that people don't realize when they're treating their kids with so much disgust. Because one day, God willingly, you're going to be in a situation where you can't really take care of yourself and you need somebody to take care of you. And these children that you treated like the scum off your foot, these children, same children, will be taking care of you. So I think that's something that we as parents need to remember while we raising these children. It's very important. Nobody thinks about the future, and nobody wants to think about being old and not being able to take care of yourself. But that's the reality of it. So if I were you, I would do all I can to take care of my babies. I just I just don't understand the state of my life. But yeah, that's she definitely deserves everything that she is coming to her. And I pray for them babies. I pray that them babies make a full recovery and able to live a normal life and mm, 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 mm. All right. I think that's enough of massaging. Okay. But what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Do you guys think that the mom failed, or do you guys think the system failed? Or do you think both? Because I believe that both failed. Everybody failed these children. Everybody. Everybody. Like and they said that the children are with the grandparents now. And it's like, do they even deserve these children? Because like how do you go 4 years without seeing your grandchildren? Like you didn't send nobody over there to go check in, and maybe the grandparents, maybe they're a little elderly, maybe they can't move around, but they could have called somebody. You try long cornrows, box braids. Long corn. Not in a while. Not in a while. I haven't had hair like that in a while. I think the last time I had my hair like that, wow, it's been some years. It's been some years. And thank you guys for liking live. I appreciate you so much. We are on the road to be monetized over here, and we are doing we're doing. Every day brings us closer to our goal. Maybe you look perfect more with bleach hair. Do you like actually color hair? I have never actually dyed my own hair, but um I usually sometimes I used to. I haven't in a long time actually. I used to wear wigs and do braids in my hair with synthetic hair, and I definitely like different colors. Blonde, like a blowing like 27. I love that color because it's just like it's a beautiful blend. It blends well with my skin. But I never actually dyed my hair ever. And even with like even now, like my hair is starting to gray. The grays are popping up everywhere. I don't think that I will dye my hair darker because I like the fact that the gray hair is definitely coming in. And I think that everything that I've been through, I my gray hairs. I earned them. So I'm gonna keep them. Keep them. But I do definitely like to play with colors. Also, cornrows, bleach, silk press, and common hair treatment. Yes, I do love silk presses. Um, cornrows, I don't really do rolls too much, but I do like French braids. I do French braids a lot. I do French braids more, way more than cornrows. Well, I think it is well moisturized now. Afro cornrows, please. So I read that already. I think it is well moisturized now. So the next time I'll be live, what's today? It's Friday. Mm, mm. I may go live tomorrow. I may. If I don't come tomorrow, maybe Sunday or Monday. So sometime in between. If not, definitely I'll be live. If I don't go live sometime this weekend, I will definitely be live Monday. Most definitely. I do plan to do something this weekend, so I may just go live. But anyway, thank you guys for being here. Thank you for liking the live. Thank you for participating in the chat. I appreciate you guys so much. Um, and just thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. And if you can, please like the live on the way out or like the live in the replay. I would appreciate it so much. And I'll see you guys in the next one.